We had a Pakistani came up to Washington, D.C. The University of Maryland did the same thing. He was a Pakistani. He went through Africa and came into the United States, and he said he was an African American. The scholarship program was set up for African Americans. He says, I'm an African American. I left Africa, and now I'm in America. And he's absolutely right. And all my white friends right here, over here, all of these are African Americans. You know why? Because the first human beings on earth were in Africa. All people radiated out of Africa. Every white person is an African American if he lives in America. He's got African blood in him. It might be go back quite a distance, and a lot of us even closer than that back in the 1880s. So everybody's an African American. Nobody knows what it is. You can't measure it. And so when we get through the civil rights movement, they asked themselves, blacks, what do y'all want? What are you marching for? What do you want? And our civil rights leaders incompetently said, we want something that we can't measure. We want equal opportunity. And so the white community says, abracadabra, you got it. What else do y'all want? They say, well, we want equality. They say, abracadabra, you got it. They said, well, what else do you want? We want freedom. They said, abracadabra, you got it. Now get the hell out of here and don't come back anymore. They didn't get anything. The civil rights movement got nothing. And every time they got a march, they're marching to Washington, you can ask them, what is it that you're marching for? They're not marching for anything. There's no connection between them marching and getting benefits. And I'm not running out of my time, so I'm going to start getting to talk about some solutions. I've lost track of my time, how much time I got. They only gave me a half an hour. Am I okay? Oh, he said I got the time. Okay. So what I'm saying to you is that we got to stay away from these very broad, ambiguous terms, because these very broad, ambiguous terms have been used by our own people, not whites, but black organizations, to stifle and bamboozle their own people. I'm sorry to say that because most of them are my friends. And I go to them and I said, come here a minute. I said, come here a minute, son. I said, what are you? He said, who are you with? He said, I'm with the NAACP. I said, what's your goal and objective? Who you represent? He said, I represent poor people and minorities. I said, okay. I go to my friends in the Urban League up there in Washington. I said, who do you represent? They said, we represent diversity and multicultural. I go to Jesse and I say, who do you represent? He said, I represent the rainbow. I said, who in the hell represents black folk?